That's right, clones.
That's right.
Today is finally the day. Smack Off 30 officially has a date and a graphic if you're watching. However, before I get there, I just want to say that I do understand it has been a long wait. Believe me, I understand. Believe me, there are good reasons for that long wait. And I appreciate those of you who have been patiently waiting. Listen, a lot has changed around here. Just look around. In fact, everything has changed around here. The entire business of the jungle has evolved in the last year and a half. And it's been a lot of work. It still is a lot of work. It still is a work in progress. But it was worth it to get to this point. Worth it all. And I'm very proud of where we are right now. Now, unfortunately, it meant we had to sacrifice a Smack Off year. But it's not happening again because I am pumped to announce that I do have an official date for Smack Off 30, an event that has been running since 1995, an event showcasing the greatest callers in the entire radio industry, an event that I love and that I can't wait to run back. So, without further ado, Alvin, hit me with a drum roll, please. The date you've all been waiting for. The date you've all been hammering me about. The date for Smack Off 30 is Halloween. Halloween. 10/31/25. October 31st is the date for Smack Off 30. Again, October 31st is your Smack Off date. It is a spooky Smack Off, a milestone Smack Off. And it's going down in 10 weeks on October 31st. So what you want to do is make your plans. Make your plans. Plan your arrangements. Get your affairs in order and get ready for an epic event because it's going to come fast. It's going to come fast. Now, to address the elephant in the room, the format. There's been a lot of speculation on how the stream is going to be involved, how the Zoom will play into the event. And I've already said this will be a visual Smack Off. This is true. Listen to what I'm about to say. I want to make it very clear right now. You can still call into the Smack Off. However, you can also Zoom into the Smack Off. It's your call. It's your choice. Whatever you think gives you the best shot at securing the strap. If you just want to stay on the phone and you think that puts you in the best spot to win, then just call. Lob us a phone call. If you, however, have a visual idea that you think can elevate your call, even better, do a video call. Now, I'm not saying that I'm going to show any bias or any favoritism toward a video call. I'm just saying this is a streaming television show in addition to a radio program. So it would be pretty cool to have a mix of phone calls and Zooms and add a visual event to the festivities. That said, and I want to be so clear about this, I'm not requiring you to Zoom in, nor, and hear this, nor am I grading this on a curve. There is no degree of difficulty. Best submission wins, period. Like always, best submission wins. Just to repeat that one more time, because some of you tend to hear what you want to hear and not what I say. You can call the Smack Off, or you can Zoom into the Smack Off. It is up to you. Your call. Your bid for the 5K plus. Now, I say 5K plus because, you know, there's that base, 5 GER to the winner. I'm trying to build it out a little bit. Is there more money than that? Not sure. Are there more prizes than that? Not sure. Maybe. We're trying. We are efforting. I can promise you 5 GER and the title for winning the 30th. That's something. But there might be more than that, and you'll find out as we get closer to that. There may be some special Smack Off 30 prizes that I think you're really going to dig. I am efforting. I am creating. Which brings us to the next big question. How do you get in? How do you get in? How do you qualify? How do you make the Smack Off field? Because remember, it's invite only. Now, the good news is, in fact, great news, anybody can get in. Anybody. Anybody can be a part of the Smack Off. However, it is invite only. I know that might sound confusing. Invite only. So those of you that know you're in are in already. You know who you are. If you're not sure whether or not you're in, that means you need an invite. So how do you get an invite? Do you run in the mailbox every single day? No. You have to earn it. You score a golden ticket. And you can rip a golden ticket with only one call. Provided that one call is amazing. It doesn't happen very often, but it is possible. What's more likely, though, is you land on a watch list. You land on the watch list, and then you build up some momentum over multiple calls, and then you earn your way to a golden ticket. So we have to go back now because we had a working watch list. Speaking of that watch list, it's been a long time. Here it is. Here is who we had on the watch list when we ran this thing prior to. Now it goes back. Rob just got on yesterday, if you look at it. So you got Alan in Sacramento, Nooch in New Orleans, Joe in Orlando. I mean, some of these names you probably don't even remember. Raw in the Bronx, Fitz in Tampa, Tommy in New Orleans, my man Otis in Austin at Grok, Terry in Texas, and Rob in Michigan made it on yesterday. So well done, all of you, to get yourselves on the watch list. I want to encourage all of you to keep calling. All right, so that's good news. You're on the watch list. Now I've got some bad news. Sorry to say, I'm wiping that watch list clear today. We're starting from scratch. You're all off the watch list. Hey, Rob, hope you enjoyed that 24 hours. All right, so that was the previous watch list. Here is the new watch list. Put it up, Lauren. Put it up. Waiting. Oh, that is the watch list. It's blank. It's a blank page if you're not watching on the stream. We are starting over right now. We're hitting reset right now. Y'all have 10 weeks to work your way onto the watch list or earn a golden ticket. The clock starts right now. Reset, reboot. Now, as for the existing golden tickets, we've got quite a few of those. And in a moment, you're going to find out whether or not I'm willing to honor those. Here are the golden ticket holders. All right, this goes back even to 2023. Casey in LA. Rich in Philly. I'm putting them up on the screen for you right now. Jay in Columbus. Tion Dawkins. John in Little Rock. Eli Drinkwitz. Stephen Green Bay. Mike in the Bay. And Gail in Valencia. Now, I am not going to rip any of the golden tickets right this moment. The Schmacky Schmiddle helicopter is staying on the helipad today. Nobody's getting choppered. Nobody's getting choppered today. However, those golden tickets could, in fact, expire before October 31st. They're good right now. However, those tickets probably will not be good to get you on the air on that day if I don't hear from you before that day. Let me put it to you this way. If you want to ensure that you get on the day of, calling again in the next 10 weeks would be a really good idea. Getting racked in the next 10 weeks would be an even better idea. Because as you know, if you have listened to a Smack Off season before, the chopper comes out the week of the Smack Off. And if you've been sitting back and you've been coasting on a stale golden ticket, that ticket's going to get chopped. It's going to get chopped right out of your hands. So do not sit back and wait. You want to be aggressive. You want to be proactive. You want to keep calling. In other words, playing not to lose is going to get you beat every single time.
Keep calling, weaklings.
Now, of course, former champs don't need to worry about any of this. Former champs have lifetime exemptions. Former champs are always invited back. And we already know that. The reigning champ. Remember, the last person to win it, Mark in Boston. We know he will be back to defend his crown. Because as soon as he heard that Chalk and I were having Smack Off meetings and were close to an announcement, he jumped up in here, he called, and the champ did this.
I think you, me, and Tom had a really, really productive meeting about the smack-off, and I'm glad that the three of us agreed on one thing. I'm so good at defending my title, you didn't even have it last year. So respect. Game recognized game. I know we're going back and forth, but I do need to lock down a date, Jim. I know I shared an hour meeting, but I do want to emphasize that I'm hoping to return to the Lorelei, and I'd like for the smack-off to correspond with a Packer game in Green Bay. So, so it took Mike and Indy 5 years to write a 5-word call. Mike, are you going to take the Cablinasian route where you hate tweet the show for years and then randomly come crawling back? Have you gone full Uncle Fester too, and are you injecting testosterone right into your eyeballs like Shawnee? I know Mike has been missing for 5 years, but that's not true, Jim. He's made a couple of cameo appearances being thrown onto NBA courts recently wearing bright green. Listen, I know you're talking about having the Smack-Off be a visual event this year. I mean, if you're looking to compete with Bruce Feldman's Freaks List, then, yeah, have the Smack-Off be a visual event. Rick and Buffalo's wife-beater forehead vein, Jeff and Richmond taking up 2 screens. We're not the best-looking bunch, bro. It's a lot of radio faces. I mean, I guess thinking about, screw it. Bring on the Freak Show, Romy. It is officially Smack-Off season, and I'm coming back for it.
My man, there's the champ right there. There is your champ. He's the one to beat. You heard the man. It is officially Smack-Off season. Hey, by the way, champ,
Smack-Off.
Packers are hosting the Panthers on November 2nd at Lambeau. And as I think about it, my first time at Lambeau was the Packers hosting the Panthers in the NFC Championship game. Interesting, right? So, champ, you're welcome. Shout out to the Lorelei in Green Bay, a.k.a. the absolutely legendary Jungle Bar that runs an epic smack-off party every single year. That's where Mark won his strap. There will also be other watch parties around the nation. So if you're planning one or you're a part of one, let us know which one it is, and then we'll help you promote it. Once again, the champ just put y'all on the clock. I mean, I did, but it's more official when Mark does. That's the standard, all right? That's the guy you're looking to beat. That's the type of call you're going to have to beat. That's just a call that he made to set up Smack-Off season. Look what he has day of. Now, if you want that strap, if you think you can hang, if you think you can measure up, you should probably start calling here and angling for that golden ticket ASAP. You've got 10 weeks. Those who are in the field already know who they are. They're already in. You've got the option, though. If you want in and you want to try and rip that thing, if you want to try and win 5 GER or more, then you've got to get after it. And you got to start right now. 5 GER plus some interesting add-ons plus one potential piece of radio immortality on the line. It all leads up to October 31st, the official date of Smack-Off 30. The countdown has already begun. Boy, Alva, you got your work cut out for you. A Smack-Off promo, your spooky mix. I don't know. Can we really have the spooky mix? Look, you know what? We skipped the Smack-Off last year. Maybe we'll skip the spooky mix this year. We'll see. I would do the spooky mix the day before the Smack-Off, except I know you already think that that's Dong Day.
Dong Day.
Even though Dong Day does not exist.
Dong Day.
Even though there's production for it, it does not exist. But the Smack-Off does. Dong Day does not exist. Hey, big voice guy, can you lay down this track? Dong Day!
Dong
it does not
Day.
exist. Just because we have a voice track does not mean that it exists. I need my man. I need my dude, Lee. Dong
Live
Day!
from Southern California.
It is Dong
Dong
Day!
It's the Jim Rome Show.
Yeah, no. Spooky mix, maybe. Don't be doing that. David Lee, I know you're the GOAT, but if you don't mind, can I just get one Dong Day from you?
Dong Day.
I mean, David, we're both pros here. If I'm willing to host it, can I get you to track it? One line? One wild line? Just one wild line. Can I get some reaction in here? Okay, hey, clones, does it work for you? Does Halloween work for you, or is that still not good enough? Do I need to change the date? You've got 10 weeks, all right? You have your date. You happy? You're welcome. You've got 10 weeks. Set it up. Do what you do. If you have any questions, I am here for it. But I think I made that pretty clear. Those who are in the field, again, you have to be in it to win it. You can't just call that day. But if you're in the field, and by the way, if you're in the field, it doesn't guarantee we'll get to you that day. So make sure that I want to get to you. You can call that day, or you can Zoom in that day. It can be video, it can be audio, it can be either. 1-800-636-8686. Get some reaction. Stuck Nut is first through. That's it, Rome. I've listened to your show for over 30 years, but if you cancel the spooky mix, I'm done. Nut, if there's one thing that I do know, you will never, ever be done. You can't quit me, Nut. You can't quit me. You would have quit me in the show so long ago if you could. Appreciate you, Nut. How do I begin to thank a guy who has chronicled every word that's come out of my mouth for a quarter of a century and never asked for anything in return? Nut, you're the best.
But
Haunted Double O Horse, quote, and the winner of Smack Off 30 is Alvy's Spooky Mix. No, we're doing it. We are doing Signed Jim Rome on October 31st. Oh, you mean the fix is in? I've already decided. Another one of the great tin foilers. It must be the Spooky Mix's turn. How do you know I'm not favoring Dong Day?
Dong Day.
This just in, it's nobody's turn. You know whose turn it is to win the Smack Off? Whoever makes the best call or the best Zoom. That's whose turn it is. K. Booge, 25. Quote, awesome to finally have a date for Smack Off 30. Can't wait. A Friday, Halloween, and Smack Off. My wife better be prepared for me being a bleep show by 5 p.m. And there will be a long night still ahead. War V streaming in dressed like Juice. Yeah, I wonder about V. Hey, V, you've got your date. Do you have your call or your stream?
sex with me.
Wakey, wakey, V. Wakey, wakey, V. We've got a Smack Off date. Wakey, wakey, V. JP Rugg. Just heard about the Smack Off. You missed a golden opportunity by not having it a day earlier. Smack Off 30 on the 30th, so 30 on 10/30. Oh, wow, Jason. I sure missed that opportunity. This is what I mean. I finally give you what you want, your Smack Off date, and this guy's like, yeah, you screwed that up, Rome. Hey, Jason, you know what? You know what the missed opportunity was? That I didn't hold on to it until 2030. Smack Off 30 in 2030. Get it? All we have to do is wait 5 more years. But it's worth it. Hate to miss that opportunity. Bro, I didn't miss anything. Miss me with your missed opportunity, Rug. Miss me with your missed opportunity, JP Rugg. You're welcome.